Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to our channel. What is the point of religion? More precisely, what is the point of Islam? The question is rather simple, but how we answer it can either make or break someone's Islam. Many Muslims today make the claim that Islam is a solution to all of humanity's problems, and hence the point of Islam is to do so. Although at face value this may be correct, we believe that unqualified answers like these are not helpful. Think of it this way. Can Islam as a religion directly solve and provide answers for the coding problems on my website? Think about it. So we need to talk a bit more precise when we talk about the point or goal of Islam. Strictly speaking, the point or goal of Islam is guidance towards God. That is, closeness and intimacy with the creator and sustainer of the universe. A good word to sum this up is the word salvation. The point of Islam is the salvation of the human soul. In this lesson, we will overview some of the basic characteristics of salvation in Islam. The Quran is the best source in explaining what salvation in Islam means. Here, we will outline some verses in the Quran and hold a brief discussion on them. Guide us to the straight path. Chapter 1, verse 6 of the Holy Quran. Say, come, I will recite what your Lord has prohibited to you. He commands that you not associate anything with them, and to parents, good treatment, and do not kill your children out of poverty. We will provide for you and them, and do not approach immortalities, what is apparent of them and what is concealed. And do not kill the soul which Allah has forbidden to be killed, except by legal right. This has He constructed you that you may use reason, and do not approach the orphan's property except in a way that is best until he reaches maturity. And give full measure and weight in justice. We do not charge any soul except with that within its capacity. And when you testify, be just, even if it concerns a near relative. And the covenant of Allah fulfill. This has He constructed you that you may remember, and this is my path, which is straight, so follow it, and do not follow other ways, for you will be separated from His way. This has He constructed you that you become righteous. Chapter 6, verses 151 to 153 of the Holy Quran. Guidance and salvation comes under many names in the Quran. The word for guidance is called hidayah, but perhaps the most all-encompassing term for guidance and salvation in the Quran is something called al-mustaqīm, which means the straight path. What the above verses teaches us is that being on the straight path, that is, being in a state of guidance, is not simply a matter of belief. Indeed, one must be strictly monotheistic and not associate any other gods to Allah. But in addition to belief, what is integral to guidance in this world is also developing moral character, leading the morally good life, which above all means to choose what is good and right over wrong and evil, no matter how difficult it may be. Without the moral life, one cannot be guided and simply believe, no matter how correct the beliefs are of little value. What is the moral life? What are the right choices? What is evil? The verse gives us a few good examples. They are being good to our parents, our families as a whole, treating people with dignity and helping them when they are in need. It is also being kind to those who are weaker than us. When doing the good, avoiding pretentious and being insincere is necessary to Islam. Proper moral character in Islam also includes not shedding blood or being part of a system that facilitates the killing of innocent people. It is also being kind, just and fair to others and looking after the most vulnerable members of our society. It is also managing our expectations of people and not burdening them beyond their capacity. Salvation and moral character is knowing that Allah is our only true sustainer and that we must not sacrifice our honor, dignity, or moral standing due to the fear of loss, either in wealth or in our relationships. The moral life, that is, doing what is right and avoiding harm, is what strengthens and purifies the heart. Good and bad essentially stems from the human heart according to Islam. The Quran says, "The day when there will be no benefit to anyone, wealth or children, but only who comes to Allah with a sound heart." Chapter 26, verse 88 to 89 of the Holy Quran. So when you're reciting Surah Al-Fatiha and you reach the 6th verse, remember that being on the straight path is not just about beliefs and rituals, but also leading the morally good life. As our 6th Imam, Imam Jafar al-Sadiq once said, "If you want to know the religion of a man, do not look at how much he prays and fasts. Look at how he treats people." Until next time, thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.